Oh, thank you.
got your favorite fritter.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's so good. I see y'all out running every morning. I need to be up here on Thursdays.
I see April running, but I be looking at
Honey, April don't be no running.
No,
She walk.
Well, I saw
At
you
the end of the day, it get done.
get done.
I
I saw
ain't
you
saying
the other
nothing.
day
I'm
in a
just trying to let
blanket.
them know it ain't no
And
running.
a blanket
Had
running.
a blanket around her.
Running.
That was in the picture.
I ain't even realized it until it was done.
A blanket.
How y'all been doing?
Girl, it's been, I'm not fixing to say it. Now, you ask Lane, because how y'all been doing
It's been a good year, despite everything that we had to go through.
Yeah.
It's just been a good year because we had, the death of my brother, but we just tried to look at the good things, and all the accomplishments and what he meant in our lives and how he was there for us all the time. And, he was a brother, he was a spiritual leader, he was a daddy.
Yeah.
And not just me,
To
but
you all too.
Yeah, to Uncle.
Yeah.
To everybody. I mean,
I was telling G-Mom when she called and, gave us the opportunity to say something to Uncle Joseph. I was telling her that every time I look at Kaylin, Kaylin's 25 years old, but Uncle Joseph and Aunt Edna were the ones that came to the hospital when family couldn't get there. She made sure that they were in place and they had gave up on him. And Uncle Joseph came in there and he prayed. That was a praying man, and they thought they lost Kaylin, but the nurse came over to me 3:00 that morning to Tallahassee Community because they was over the Tallahassee Memorial. And she said, she had tears in her eyes. And she said, I just want you to know that your uncle walked in there. She said, we thought we lost your baby. And she said, he began to pray and just the whole NIC unit just was in tears.
I'm about to cry. We need to get off of that.
He was special. He was just a praying man and always just meant, so much to us. So
what's key about that is everybody he encountered, he impacted their lives.
He left a footprint.
Everybody has something to say.
Let's talk about something else.
Okay, let's talk about something else.
I told Erica about your grandbaby.
Yeah.
Number 9.
Grandma fine.
Number 9.
9. You got 9, grandbaby. You got more than me.
Why is it taking you so long to tell her?
I just, I don't know.
There's a reason why.
I don't know. I just, with all the stuff she goes through, so I just didn't want to share that yet.
Gotta be waiting on her. But I don't know. She would be so happy.
Oh, I know she's gonna be excited.
Yeah.
It's just like she's just been through so much.
She's just so excited. No,
She's just been so busy too, so I just didn't want to throw that in there. So.
But the thing about her is that no matter what's going on, she has a strength. It's kind of like a might, where no matter what happens, she knows how to bounce back.
Right.
That's
She knows what to do and how to get through it. So she always bounced back. And it's just the power of God. In her life.
Because I always say she's doing too much, and Lane said she's doing what she's supposed to do. So
And being a brat at the same time.
yeah, well that's true.
That's part
Kind
of
of like you.
I think she's gonna be excited to find out about it.
Yeah.
But she'll be more. She's gonna focus in on the fact that you hadn't told her yet.
Yeah, she don't want
I
that to
just
get
said
right.
I'm busy.
You mean?
She been keeping you busy.
Just been busy. I've been busy.
busy. What with the book?
Just different things. Just busy.
Yeah. So well, that's good. I'm glad she got her sister to help her.
Yeah, me too.
Then I don't even worry about her as much because I know you're gonna be there.
No
Y'all
one
gonna be there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's just so beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably her on your phone now. Why you checking
Yeah,
your phone?
that's her.
That's her.
Yeah.
You ought to call and miss with her that we over here because
Yeah.
she'd be jealous that we be over here, We be over here being around and she not
You want
around.
me to call her?
Yeah, you
You
can
gonna
call
call her? Okay.
Y'all know she be jealous. And
She'll
stuff.
be jealous.
Oh, Lord.
She a boss brat.
Knowing y'all seeing about mom and auntie.
And she ain't here.
Mm.
That old mouth, open that mouth.
Hello.
Earica,
Yes, ma'am.
guess who came to see about me today?
Came to see about you. Who?
You know, I'm over here, I'm just so pitiful. But Lane told me I was saying that. And Kathy told them that I was pitiful, so they came and brought me flowers and brought
About
me.
time they do something.
Huh?
About time they do
Nice.
something.
Oh, that's rude.
They always do something there.
I'm even stunned up.
Y'all
Ooh, they didn't tell you?
They'll get my blood, the boy. Huh?
They didn't tell you?
They didn't want me there, probably.
Why would we want you here?
Earica.
Girl, you always be here. You're such a
You
boss
have
brat.
her in Tampa all the time.
To yourself.
Oh, it's been a rough one.
Yes, it has.
Yeah.
Sound like you still asleep.
Is it after 10?
Oh yeah, you know she don't want nobody calling her before 10.
Oh, 10:55. We beat the clock.
Y'all did well. No, but I'm getting up.
You know.
Yeah. What y'all doing today?
I'm eating some crabs.
That always make you feel better.
This to eat this group. we talk more about food than we talk about anything
We
else.
do.
We do.
Breakfast
Especially,
on the
To
menu.
get it in with food.
Yes.
I'm
especially
gonna start trying. I'm gonna start trying these new shots.
What shot?
You done tried the shots already before and it
Wait a minute, what shot?
It's not the B12 shots. It's something else. Apparently they give it for people with that have diabetes. So I may qualify.
wait a minute.
you got diabetes.
I just read
No.
no. I just read something that there is a shortage of diabetic medicine for this new fad of people trying to get weight loss.
Won't y'all just eat right and exercise? Lord. Yeah, mercy.
Erica, did you hear what Trinnett say?
What?
Eat right and exercise.
Listen, she's been taking April to walk 15 miles every week for the last year, and April's still plummy.
Did you
No, ma'am.
Wait a
First
minute,
of all,
wait a minute,
first of all, baby girl. First of all, I might be fluffy, but I am fine. So don't do
Listen.
me.
Lane saw April walking with a blanket on her the other day.
It was a little breezy, but nonetheless,
He was walking.
I was walking, and it's supposed to get your heart rate pumping, and my heart rate was pumping.
Walking and moving.
Right.
You got to get the diet right.
Hold on. Let me be clear. I'm proud of you, April, for your consistency.
Don't just leave it at that. Leave it at that. Don't say no but.
Wait.
No.
It's clear to me that if you didn't have that in your life, that you would be a little thicker.
I wouldn't be thicker than this.
How much have you lost?
I don't know.
I can't be consistent. The way my life is set up, I can't be consistent with that.
I get that.
I'm not.
So
Well, no, you can get up in the mornings.
You would feel
Erica,
better.
you got a bike. You know how to swim. I told you that
You
before.
a human fish.
That's what you like to do, and make that your exercise.
And actually, swimming is a really great exercise.
It's one of the things. It's the hair. Like, now I know that's
Girl, every time somebody give you something, you just it's a bud. Now you got a good grade of hair, girl.
Come on, coach.
Our hair is just as curly as you. Come on now, don't act like you don't have a Jerry.
What's
This is what I'm not saying. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that because I wear these braids now, and I get them done every few weeks. If I get in the water, I don't know what that would look like. I probably have to try. And it's cold outside.
Girl, you got a heated pool in that mansion.
But Erica, don't forget that we were going to encourage April by having a challenge. And I think that that's going to be good, you know.
It encourages you to. Why it gotta be just encouraging me?
No. Because
I stay consistent, sweetie.
this is the thing. Now I can go without eating sweets. Like I can cut that out. I can cut out sugar.
That's
I
hard
can
for
do those
me.
kind of things.
Listen to her under her breath talking about that's hard for her.
April can't. She ain't got. Look
Look at
she
him.
ain't got
Look
any-
at that. Come here, daddy. Come here, baby.
She's cute. I love that fluffy on her.
Can I talk?
Oh.
April has.
Did y'all just guys? She just shut us up.
And
She won't even let us talk, and she ain't even here.
You have nothing in your pantry but cookies.
That is not true.
I believe you.
That is not true, because y'all would have had, man, whatever.
It's very cute. It's a very cute pantry too.
Shut up.
With cookies.
Chips and that.
hey, now you all talking enough about April. I just be teasing, so
Right.
that's enough about April.
Right.
Get off of April. Get off of April. Now I can tease with her, but y'all don't talk about it in front of me.
Cause she done called me fat already. You a little fat sister.
Ooh.
She's talking about you,
But she
Javon.
cute. I said I can talk about her.
Nobody else.
But I don't want you all talking about her. She be cute too, honey.
She do. She do.
Mama,
Yeah,
well,
baby.
what do you want to do for your birthday this year?
I don't know yet. I'm thinking about a new car and I'm thinking about Paris.
Oh.
Hold on.
Both of them. Both of them.
You asked. You asked.
Hold on. Let me get some clarity.
You said what? I'm thinking about both of them, but one or the other.
Hold on, wait. Let me be clear. I might have missed that. What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about us doing for your birthday?
Ride with me in my new car.
Oh my God. Headed to the airport to Paris.
In my new car.
In my new car.
That's good. What kind you want? What kind of car you want?
Well, you know I've always got the Cadillacs, but I'm trying to lean towards something different.
What you thinking about?
I want to get an Audi. I don't know, but they're saying that the COVID numbers are going back up, so I really want to travel a lot in 2023, but I'm scared to make plans and
Yeah.
places shut down. But
Well, then just plan for 2024 for Paris then.
what about, ooh, that'd be a big birthday, mama. What about,
What big birthday?
What's the place, Martha, what's it
Martha
say?
Vineyard.
Martha's
That you
Vineyard.
said you wanted to go to?
Yeah, I wanted to go there. We were supposed to go there.
Mm-hmm.
What
how about
happened?
Martha's Vineyard?
I don't know. I guess it's
That's
cold.
in the country.
COVID. I think it was COVID.
You and Tyson was supposed to take me and Lane there last year, I think it
It
was.
was COVID.
COVID.
Oh, so they owe you a trip anyway.
They owe us a trip. You know, I got a couple of trips then because you owe me that one.
Wait a minute, like,
You all planned to take us, so you owe me a trip.
you and Vera planned.
For y'all to take this.
Anyway, you all said you would.
Hold them at their word, Mama.
I am. We are. So, you know, we need to go places now. We're getting older. We need to go places.
I wholeheartedly agree.
Yeah.
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 More.
Well, anyway, girl, we love you.
All right, we love you.
But that's
And I need you is tapping in my ear.
Girl, get bye. Bye-bye.
Okay, Eric, I'm gonna get off. I think
All right.
they should start something in here.
Bye.
Hello.
Hey girl,
Hey, what's up?
nothing, how are you?
I'm doing good. Hanging in there.
Oh, listen, so mom told me Gabby's pregnant.
Yes, she is.
Hello?
She's pregnant.
I cannot believe them. Like, the fact that they didn't tell me, and then I talked to Kathy, and then her reaction was kind of the same. I get it. I get, you know, they've seen me through it all and seen my emotions, but I need my family and my friends to know that anytime they have great news like that, to share that with me. So let me tell you, she was like, oh, let me tell you how it happened, because I was telling her, you know, I've been talking to you, and you know, me and Brian had decided that we may consider doing using a carrier, and I told her I was going to reach out to my nieces first, and she said, well, Gabrielle already pregnant, and I'm like, what?
Oh, goodness.
So.
Yes, she is.
But why wouldn't you? I talk to you every day, Kathy. Why didn't you tell me that?
I just don't, it's a lot going on, so I just didn't want, you thinking about that,
But
with all the problems you've had. And plus, she's having some issues herself, so I didn't want to bug you about it.
well, can I reach out to her?
Yeah, you can reach out to her. I mean, I'm just finding out pretty much myself as well, so I guess we all doing the surprise thing, but yeah, you can talk to her. She's okay, but yeah, she's having some problems already, and she's seeing a high-risk doctor.
Okay.
Well, hopefully everything will work out for her.
Wow. I'm so happy for my niece. She's a wonderful mom. LJ is going to be an awesome big brother, so I'm excited about that. And I've got another niece or nephew. Well, niece, apparently, to spoil, so I'm excited about that. What number is this, Kathy? How many grandkids you got?
This will be number 9.
Oh. Your mama is in my closet rearranging my clothes.
What?
I hear her. She trying to stay busy. Losing Uncle Joseph been a doozy. My uncle, which is my mother's brother, right under her, they're 2 years apart. He just passed away. He was the father figure of my entire family. I've lost my father and my stepfather and some amazing uncles in my life, and he was the last. He was the last of the Mohicans. So this one's been rough. This one's been a doozy. And so him and my mother were like best friends. And so she's really taking it hard, and we've all taken it hard. Like I said, it hit our family out of left field. And so we're just trying to get through it. She woke up this morning. She was like, is Brian in here? I said, no, he's not in here. She was like, can I come in? I need to hang these clothes up. So she done fold my clothes, and now she's in there rearranging stuff. And I went and I just looked at her. She said, I just knew she just needed to do it. So
yeah, well, let her do it. Whatever's going to help her, because I know if I'm going through, they was like buddies. You hear me?
Right, best friends.
So I know it's so hard on her. So I'm hoping she's okay.
Right.
I'm hoping the family okay. Period.
Right. All right. Well, I'm gonna call Gabrielle and just kind of talk to her and encourage her. But don't ever feel like you got to keep somebody else's good news. I know we all want me to have a baby, but in the meantime, while I'm waiting on my blessing, I can support others.
I know. I don't know. This time I was just like the last time, I was just so sure and was so hopeful till I guess I was just disappointed, myself. So
right.
I just guess the acceptance part for me,
right.
It's been a little hard this time. So, but okay, all right, I'll remember that.
Mom, what you doing?
When the other ones get pregnant, I'll let you know as soon as I hear.
Okay, let me go. Let me see. She got
Okay,
her bags. All right, bye.
Bye.
Woosa. So my mom's a workaholic, and I get it from her, honestly. When people be like, how do you have time? I get it from her. So how she deals with everything in life is just to work. Like, she just stays busy. And I'm in a place where I try to show her that there's certain things she doesn't have to do anymore, and since I've moved here closer to home over the last few years, I've made it clear, like, there's different things that I can handle for you, or I can get somebody to handle, but that still is a struggle for her. And so one of her things she likes to do, is come and go through my stuff, and I have to remind her, number one, I'm grown. But she like to try to figure out, why you bought this, or why you got this, why you going. And sometimes I have like surprises for people. Like, that's a gift. And she thought I bought it for me, but I didn't. So stay out of my room. This ain't even mine. I bought this, but this is a gift.
A gift?
Yes, this is a gift for somebody.
Oh, wow.
Where'd you put the shirt at?
I done hung it up. I've been putting up the other clothes.
But Mama, I don't need you putting up my clothes.
I put them up all the time.
But I don't need you putting up my clothes. I got somebody that can put up my clothes for me.
Well, they must not be putting them up, because every time I come over here, it's a lot of them.
Okay.
Okay, all right.
Good morning, everybody.
First, give honor to God, of course, to my husband, to each of you, the clergy members, and of course, my family. I'm speaking today on behalf of my cousins. Will all my cousins please stand up? The nieces and nephews to Bishop Joseph Brown, take a stand for me, please. Yes, 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 cousins, yes. Absolutely. So, thank y'all. This great man of God, first of all, it was God, Jesus, the Holy Spirit, and then Uncle Joseph. I've never met a man like this in my life. I had a great father, but for many years as I was growing up, initially my father wasn't in the church, but Uncle Joseph was. And so I was born with sickle cell anemia, and I used to have a really hard time as a child. And at the age of 10, 35 years ago, Elder Joseph was on the hill in Tallahassee, and I was in the hospital for a couple weeks, and he asked my mom to bring me to the revival. And so my dad wasn't in the church at the time, and so she had to get his permission, and he agreed because he trusted Uncle Joseph. And he brought me to the church, and for 3 days, they laid me in the back of that pew, and they prayed, and they had church. And on that Saturday morning, he told my mama, bring me up front, and they brought me to the church, and they laid me on the front pew. And my life was forever changed that day. That day, I knew then this man means business. He was just such a wonderful person. And then, you know, if you ever got sent to Tallahassee as children, we thought that was freedom. We was getting away from our parents. He gave you about a good week, and then he told you what Tuesday Bible study was, Friday Bible study, and Sunday. We didn't have smartphones back in 95 and 96, so we would take the phone off the hook. And we think we missed him giving us a call, but some kind of way he connected with my friends in the dorm, and so they would come knock on my door and say, your uncle looking for you. And I'm like, oh, Lord. I missed the church bus. And he said, I'm sending it back around. Be ready when I get there. He was such a wonderful man. He always supported you. You look up, he showed up. He was always there. And if you ever didn't invite him to something, he wanted to know why. And so I was getting ready to have my 40th birthday party, and I heard him talking to my mama, and she was like, Lord, you know, Uncle Joseph want to know why, your uncle want to know why you ain't coming to this party. I said, I'm not, no, tell him he can't come to my party. And he kept calling me. I said, I got to face this call. And I got on the phone. He said, why didn't you invite me to your party? I said, Uncle Joseph, I'm going to play a little Mary J. Blige. You going to be okay with that? He said, y'all have a good time. Listen, this was a wonderful man. Thank y'all. When I would come in the summer times, you know, all of these J's, and so we would nickname me Joanne, and I said, I'm the dark-skinned sister this week. And we would just have such a beautiful time. So I just thank y'all for sharing your father. He used to call and get money out of me so quick. He'd be like, I got somebody I need you to help in Switzerland. I'm like, I ain't never been to Switzerland. In some kind of way, I'd be helping somebody in Switzerland. I believe Joel gonna call me next, y'all. I love y'all. God bless.